So, did you hear?
About what?
Apparently, this morning I was listening to the radio, and they're talking about how this nursing student who's African American went into a Barneys store, and she bought like a 2,500 Celine bag.
Ooh.
And after she left the store, she was stopped by 4 cops, and they asked her like, how were you able to buy a bag like that? Because I guess they were assuming that she stole it or something, or she couldn't afford
or that
it.
she's a drug dealer's girlfriend.
Or something. So she got like...
Wait a minute, she bought it though. She went to the register, she paid for it, and they stopped her after she paid for it?
Yeah, because they wanted to know how she got that money to pay for it and stuff like that.
Barneys?
Yeah. So she was like racially profiled.
But the thing is, she paid for it. It's one thing to profile you before you pay for it. Saying, you can't, like Oprah had that whole experience, overseas, talking about, there's no need to show you the bag. Don't think you can afford the bag. A kind of hoity-toity attitude. But the lady went into her wallet and she paid for it, and then they're asking her how you paid for it? How dare they?
Mind you, this happened, I think yesterday, and then the day prior to that one, a guy went to Barneys. Another African American male went to Barneys, and he actually saved up money to buy a Celine bag, and they racially profiled him too.
Oh, they're having a problem with black people actually, or people of color buying expensive bags and stuff.
Apparently, if your name's not Beyonce or Rihanna, they don't think you can afford it.
This would never happen in the Coach shop. This would never happen in the Louis Vuitton shop. Those things would not happen. You know why? Because they understand that there are people of all colors and shades that like their products. So they don't understand, okay, I'm about to get really upset because I call myself a little budget fashionista because I don't have a bunch of money right now. But I know what good things look like. I know I have taste. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. And for me one day to say, like, right now, I got a Coach bag on my website that is like my dream Coach bag. Crocodile leather, I think they call it the carry bag or something like that. But it's really, really nice. And I said to myself, I like that bag. One day I will get that bag. And how do they know what people want to save up and get for themselves? How do they know? That young nurse, I don't even know if she's young or not, but I'm going to call her young, might have said to herself, you know what? I know that bag is coming out, or I know one day I'm going to get that type of bag, been saving for it. Maybe she came into a little bit of money.
Oh, if I tell you, mind you, she used her tax return money. She got her tax money back.
God bless her. She said, I'm using some of my tax money and some of my other funds, and I'm going to get that bag. They need to leave her alone. And Barneys needs to really look at what they're doing. I mean, I personally don't shop at Barneys. There's not one around here.
Nope.
That I'm aware of.
Nope.
And when I think of Barneys, I think of, tea and crumpets and crusty, older people that, look down their nose at people. I mean, because when I was younger, Barneys was the very hooty-tooty, hoity-toity kind of, department store. So I'm more of a Macy's, Nordstrom's kind of chick.
Yeah.
Same here. I would love to say I'm a Neiman Marcus kind of chick, but I don't have that kind of dough yet. But I'll look at a Neiman Marcus. I'll walk through it. Don't get me wrong. But that's really a shame that someone can come into your store with the funds, pay for the product, a product that they have said to themselves, I like this. I want this. I see the value in this product, and I'm going to put my hard-earned money towards it. And then somebody's going to stop you after you pay for it. Not just one security guard. You said more than one?
It was 4.
4 came and said,
4 cops.
how did you get this money to pay for this? Like, who are you?
My thing is, if in both cases, because both of them paid with cash.
Okay, that threw them off. They pay with cash. Most people take out their cars. Like, I'll take out my
thing
card.
is, they paid for it, so why do we care how you got the money? I really don't care. Like, that's not my business to know how you got it.
As long as they ain't coming up there for a bunch of pennies, dimes, and nickels and quarters, money's money. Unless you're saying the money's counterfeit, that's another thing. If you're going to stop them because you think it might be counterfeit. But come on.
It's just dumb. Like, it's 2013. We're really going to sit here and keep racially profiling people.
Not everybody has a perfect FICO score to have a bunch of credit cards with enough of a limit that they can put, that cost of a purse on. I mean, these are hard times for some people still, recovering. In New Jersey here, we have people that are still displaced because of the hurricane. You don't know what people's situations are. But cash is always supposed to be king. Last time I looked, a lot of rich people, stars, entertainers, bankers, investors, they still can pull out money and they're not harassed. I'm serious. I'm sure Beyonce went to the store and said, here's money, and she gives cash. I bet you they will just take her money and let's say thank you very much, Miss Beyonce. That's a shame. That is really, really a shame that stores are doing that. And Barneys should come out with a statement and apologize to both of those individuals and do a real thorough retraining of their people.
Yeah.
Retraining needs to happen. And don't even get the NAACP involved in this, because that's just totally, it's going to go to the next level when they get a hold of them stories.
They always do something like this. They're like, what?
They're like, what?
We can't even shop in stores now?
Because it's a travesty. It's a travesty.
Travesty.
So going to something else. What else is going on in pop culture? I saw my show Ironside was on last night. And I was shocked because you told me Ironside got canceled after 3 shows. So I'm sitting up there. I don't care who said it. I'm sitting there. I'd already said my goodbye and how I was sad about it. And I'm flipping the channel. I said, is that Blair Underwood? Is somebody talking to Blair Underwood? Am I watching NBC? Oh my gosh. Ironside is still on. So I go on Twitter and sure enough, all the Ironside people are right there. And I said, you gotta be kidding me. No one was saying they're still going to show the 4th episode or show another episode. So actually, they weren't canceled after 3. They're canceled after 4, apparently. I don't know. I'm about to check next Wednesday.
Okay.
But I was like, so I almost missed it. And then I found out on Twitter they're still showing it in Canada. I'm like, what the heck? Canada's giving it better ratings than the US of A?
Yep.
I am not happy about that. Because I have friends in Canada. And now I'm thinking about saying, hey, hook a sister up. Send me a DVD. Something.
Speaking of which, I finally got a chance to watch that TLC movie yesterday because I had time between studying and taking a break.
Okay.
And I watched it. Man, let me tell you.
Did Little Mama put it down?
Little Mama's portrayal of Left Eye was like spot on.
Really?
And Pebbles
is going to put a lawsuit out on some people, ain't she? She going to be mad.
She looked so bad in that film, let me tell you.
She's going to be so mad, isn't she?
Because the way that she did them chicks is wrong.
I hear you.
Like, how you going to sit there and, give them a contract, and then when like every time they ask to see her, she's sitting here 1 minute, she's talking about, oh, I'm your big sister, I'm gonna look out for y'all, and then on the next minute she's like, you don't think I'm gonna look out for you, you don't trust me? That really hurts my feelings. And I'm just like, they just want to see their contract. And from someone that used to be an artist, you would think, like, let me do right, because I know what it feels like to be in an industry where people try to screw you over all the time.
Well, you got to remember too that there's always people's perceptions and the truth. Now, we don't know, well, we do know, because Pebbles been quite vocal to how she says that didn't happen, this didn't happen. These girls are telling their story from their perspective. From their perspective. For instance, if you went off and wrote a book about your life with your mother and what kind of mama I am to you.
Isn't that what's the name did to that?
Mama Dearest? I know. We ain't doing no Joan Carver Mama Dearest. But I'm just saying, if you wrote a book from your perspective, who am I to tell you that's not true? That was your reality. That's how you perceived it. So Pebbles is upset. She's highly upset. These girls are telling their story from their point of view, and she's like, they got me painted like the Wicked Witch of the West.
Because T-Boz and Chill said that, like, don't get me wrong, like, we appreciate what she did, but the way she went about it, talking about in the contracts, first of all, she wouldn't let them see their contracts. Then when they went to go see their lawyers, it came out that the lawyer that they had was the same lawyer as Pebbles, and she was taking out not only like they had to pay for like rehearsal, studio time. Pebbles was putting in 10%, and then she was taking out more money as their manager and all that stuff, and like pretty much everything they make, like she was like taking from him.
Well, you know what? Power and greed can do some strange things to people. That's why when you're a woman or a man in business, when you're a business person, you have to look at the company you keep and their intentions for being